Bye.
Before I get through the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I've got a lot of thoughts about that. I know you do too.
So do I.
I got sent a couple of links this weekend, and I had to laugh my ass off at the RELM Network.
Okay.
My former partners, and I use that word very loosely.
Colleagues?
Very loosely. So everybody knows I started with them in April of last year, and by July, I knew that they were stealing from me.
Okay.
It only took 3 months to figure out.
Not
listen,
bad.
they owe me, like, at that point, doing the math, it was like, be generous with it, between like $50,000 and $80,000.
Okay.
And their answer was, well, we can't pay it to you all at once.
That's fair.
What we wanted, no, it's not, because it wasn't the deal that they arranged to.
Well, I'm just trying to keep the story moving.
The deal that they arranged to in the contract was every day they'd count up all the money, and at the end of the month they count up all the money.
Every day they count up all
yes,
the money.
Every day you count the money. Then
65, 66,
every night you count the money. You do it twice a day, 2 counts a day, or whatever it was.
What is this, a bank?
No. At the end of the month, you reconcile
Of course.
things. And at the end of the month, you make the payout then. So if you had, let's say, $100 at the end of the month, they would give me my $100.
Okay. They don't keep any of that for themselves.
Well, they would keep their percentage of it.
So they get
100,
you get 72, and they take 28.
Whatever it was,
just
correct.
for example.
Well, it would turn out that at the end of that first month, they did it. But then after that, they started keeping money. And I said to them, why are you keeping the money when contractually you have to pay it to me?
Super
They said,
question.
well, we want to make sure that we have money throughout the entire year, which was bullshit. It went against everything that I was doing there, against my business plan. So, it was an ugly divorce, and we broke up. Now, after we broke up, and I had to pay for a lawyer to get out of this deal, and I carried my listeners on their good faith, because the money that they paid to the RELM Network, I just left sitting there, because
That's mind-boggling.
My lawyer said you got one of two things you can do. They owe you this much money.
Right.
Now, if you take them to court, it's going to cost you more than that.
Right.
To go to court.
Plus, it's going to tie you up for a long
and do
time.
it right. And, they were trying to keep me off the air because of something that was in the contract. So it was a big pile of shit. We get done with everything. We break up. I'm carrying, all these listeners. I'm paying for them until their year is up. And I've started the business, and RELM comes out. And they have a response to me breaking up with them. And their response is they get together, and it's Buzz and this guy, Mark Ronick, and they're having like a roundtable discussion about what an asshole I am. And then they say, plus, listen, Don's business model never worked.
Okay.
We never believed in the subscription thing. Now, keep in mind, it was last March that they were quoted. They were interviewed by some fucking local media rag, something. And they were saying, listen, now that we have Don, we're $1 million company.
$1 million company.
A year from now, we're going to be $1 million company.
Okay.
So they had high aspirations.
High hopes, yeah.
They were really believing in this. Then it went tits up with me. And when we were breaking up, their big point was his business model, meaning me, his business model is wrong.
Didn't work.
We love what we do on all the other shows on our network, which are super successful.
Okay.
Because we've got advertisers that love us, and he's so stupid he won't put commercials in his show, and that's the dumbest way to do it.
All right.
Well, let's see. It's been 1 year and a month since we got together at RELM, and as it turns out, just now they've just run out of all the money they stole from me.
Oh. Well,
and here's how I know that they've just.
Going to happen,
here's how I know that they've run out of all the money they stole from me. That they are now putting the entire RELM network, and I use that word very loosely, network. They've gone to GoFundMe.
What?
They've gone to thing? Yeah, they've gone to GoFundMe because, and I'm going to play you the audio transcript of what they have out there. They're saying that, well, no one will advertise on a podcast.
Okay, so that's the problem. Their model of advertising was genius, but no one wants to advertise.
Keep in mind, when I told them to go scratch because they were stealing from me, they came back and they said, well, you know what? It doesn't matter because the way you do business,
your business model sucks.
Will never work.
Right, of course.
They said at the time, there were quotes like saying, the advertisers love what they're doing. It's fantastic.
Sure, they're lining up.
All right, here's just a couple of excerpts from this thing you're going to hear. Boo, 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 boo.
Boo, boo.
Any podcaster can tell you a good advertiser is hard to find right now.
That's right.
That's why we're here, asking for your support.
Okay.
In the meantime, I love this. I love the RELM Network begging for fucking money.
What do I get
to
for
keep
my
themselves
money?
going?
What do I get for it?
And I'm going to tell you, Phantom.
You know that's always the thing you wonder about.
I'm going to tell you.
When they're like the broken lizard people.
I'm going to tell you because it's fucking ridiculous. Okay, for $25.
$25. So if
$25.
I give them $25 of my money.
These fuckers, these cheap bastards.
What do they give me?
You get a 1-year free subscription to the RELM All Access Pass.
Oh, so I get to listen to everything on their network for a whole year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though I believe that they offer them free.
Okay.
Oh no, hold on. These are their scary, wicked, good bonus shows.
Okay.
A $50 donation gets you the 1-year subscription.
Sure.
Plus, you get signed merchandise from Buzz Burbank.
Wow.
And Mark and Lowell.
Wow. So they're really upping the stakes then for that extra $25.
For $100.
Okay. Well, I mean, I must.
This
probably,
is not.
Do they come to my house?
This is not too sad to listen to.
It's pretty sad.
For $100, you get the RELM All Access Pass.
Sure.
Free signed merchandise from
merchandise from Buzz and Mark, right?
And one free commercial for you or your business.
One-time free commercial?
Just as one free commercial. Now, keep in mind, they're doing this because they can't find advertisers.
Right. So now they're giving away their advertising.
For $500.
Okay, so
For $500,
right, I don't see the
you get the
value.
1-year sub to RELM. You get the Buzz Burbank or Mark and Lowell signed merchandise.
I want both, actually.
You get one free commercial for your business.
Okay.
But for $500, you get all of the above and 3 free commercials for your business.
So I get 4. So I get all access pass, signed merchandise, and 4 commercials.
But wait, there's one more. For $1,000.
I don't see the point of it, but okay.
You get all of the above.
Plus
studio naming rights to Vince Russo's The Brand, Buzz Burbank News and Comment, the Kirk McEwen podcast, the Mark and Lowell Show, and other shows on RELM. Plus, a personal meet and greet from your choice of these show hosts. And you must be local to the host.
Well, you must be local, so they're not going to fly you in or anything.
$1,000.
So I give them $1,000. They're gonna. I get to name the Buzz,
happy day.
I'm going to name the Buzz Burbank studio the Don Geronimo studio. I love that.
Happy
that would be
fucking
fantastic.
day.
That's a great idea.
Hey, what happened to that old lady who used to turn upside down for money? You know, the patron of podcasts.
Perhaps she's not around anymore. Maybe
Christ.
she's not
Phantom,
with us.
Phantom, there's this old, scary-looking lady. I mean, I don't want to comment on her appearance because well, she looks like Mask.
Okay, that's
not the Jim Carrey mask.
No,
the other one,
the Eric Stoltz. Sure,
the Cher mask.
Yes, of course.
You know.
Yes, I think you've made that clear.
And
you should be playing your music underneath this.
When I was arguing with RELM about this thing going tits up about them lying to me about all this shit, I said that I was arguing with Buzz about the equipment, and I said, like, you told me you spent $10,000 on equipment. I researched it, and you spent like maybe $400, $500, and you sent me refurbished shit.
Right.
You sent me shit that was 30 years old, and he said, well, we didn't pay for it. I said, well, how does that work? They had a donation.
Oh, so that woman gave them the stuff?
The woman gave them the money to buy refurbished shit.
Oh,
and it turns out this same woman, I found out, not only was she, and they didn't mind milking her tits for money because they said she's a purveyor of a promoter of podcasts, like people
she's
like
a
this,
patron,
patron of podcasts.
Yes,
like people from this just fall from the fucking sky and decide, you know what, you're so fantastic, I'm just going to throw money at you for no particular reason.
Like in the Renaissance with Da Vinci and all those people, they had their patrons, and that's what they had on the podcast. Sure.
So it's like when she would come to town, she would.
Did they roll the carpet out, so to speak?
She spent time with each of them at their homes.
Oh my God!
Right, like she was their friend.
Wow!
Like she would spend 2 nights at Buzz's house, and she'd spend 3 nights at Rob's house.
The host had to be local.
Weird shit, man.
That is weird shit.
So, but anyway,
what happened to her?
What did her money finally dry up?
I'm very sad. I want to know what happened to her.
Because I got to think that was like the worst. If you and
yes.
I would never do that. I would have gone, if I was in those dire straits, I would have gone to a GoFundMe page 10 steps before I would have gone to an individual rich listener to prey on that person.
Okay.
Even if that person considers herself to be a patron of podcasts.
And just loves you and just looks for a place to put their money.
Ugh. And then you have to pretend that you're friends with her.
Of course you do.
So anyway, listen, here's the RELM GoFundMe campaign.
GoFundMe.
I love this.
Very aggressive.
Broke dick. Falling apart piece of shit. I love it.
Even guys who still work in radio are telling us the future of broadcasting is podcasting. With a few years of professional podcasting under our belts, we at the RELM Network have been proud to be a pioneer on this new frontier. At RELM, we pride ourselves on bringing you a long lineup of shows covering every interest.
Hold on a second.
So far, I'm loving it.
Hold on. I'm not prepared for this. I didn't realize that it was going to be this wordy. Hold on. Let me just make sure I have my retort ready. And, Okay.
He's very upbeat.
He sure is.
Voiceover.
They're
I thought
an
it was going to be a
announcer
little
guy,
bit deeper, a little bit more of what Pat Garrett.
Casting under our belts, we at the RELM Network have been proud to be a pioneer on this new frontier.
Pioneer. The pioneers got wiped out.
At RELM, we pride ourselves on bringing you a long lineup of shows covering every interest.
Right.
Comedy, news, politics, left and right, gaming, movie reviews, and so much more.
Oh, movie reviews.
We also take pride in bringing you well-known radio and TV personalities.
Like who?
And promising newcomers in a diverse array of hosts. Unfortunately,
doesn't this just already sound like bullshit?
Yes, it does. It sounds like at the end of this, I'm going to ask you for money.
You know, we hear from radio people that radio's dead. Podcasting's the next big. We have innovative shows.
Yes. Covering a wide variety of interests.
Many advertisers are sticking to the old ways, reluctant to invest in this new, large, growing, and active audience.
Money.
Yes, it's the fault of the advertiser.
Yes. Many advertisers don't want to give us money. Will you give it to us, please?
It's the fault of the modern advertiser.
Absolutely.
Doesn't see the value in this.
No.
Podcasting is not just a hobby for us.
No.
We hope to make a living at this.
Yeah, with all your great equipment.
What?
With all of your great equipment.
I know.
Make a living on that.
And now it says on the screen, we hope to make a living at this.
We hope to. Well, we hope to, too, yeah. That great comedy programming.
Ourselves to it full time, and we hope to provide jobs for others as well.
Oh God! And then it says, then it has a little picture. It says, "The typical adorable family we're trying to feed."
Oh, this is awesome. Why are you making fun? This is tremendous.
Listen, this is fucking pathetic. You're not going to get an audience for your dumb shows. Do they not realize this? Who wants to listen to a fucking show if you say, "Give me money because I'm feeding my family"?
Yes.
We're all feeding our families. That's the point of being a functioning human being.
That's your job, man.
Jesus, I mean, it kind of comes with the manual when you're a human being. At some point, you have to get out there.
You have to feed your family.
And if you're going to have kids, feed them, for God's sake.
Feed your stupid kids.
Right.
And they are stupid.
As any podcaster can tell you, a good advertiser is hard to find right now.
Right.
Even though one day they'll be flocking to internet radio.
When is that day?
I don't know, but right now it's just not happening.
Any podcaster will tell you a good advertiser is hard to find right now, even though they'll be beating down your door in a couple of weeks to give you money.
I guess my business plan ain't looking too stupid now, is it?
Yeah, your models.
Is it RELM?
Yeah.
Right.
That's why we're all here, asking for your support in the meantime.
I mean money.
You can join us as a fellow pioneer by investing whatever you can, as little as $1 a month, to help build a podcasting network that will raise all the boats.
I see that, yeah. A rising tide lifts all ships, yeah.
Because that's what I want to do. Because I'm a patron of podcasts.
You are a patron.
And I want to raise all boats. I want all of your shitty shows to be able to stay on the air. All of your fucking dorm radio shows. All of your entry-level shows. Anybody with a fucking microphone. All of your make Dino and Gary look like professionals. Jesus.
The Gary and Dino show.
RELM. I know, RELM, right? Shouldn't be GoFundMe. It should be Go Fuck Me.
Oh, come on now. That was too easy.
Sorry.
It's like low-hanging fruit, like all your watermelon.
F-U-N-D, F-U-C-K.
I know how to spell.
And I do love eating watermelon. But I did really just...
You really overdid it.
I just gouged on it this weekend.
No, you gorged yourself.
Yes, that's gorged. Thank you.
Thank you. Are we done? I want more.
Oh, no. I'm just going to tell you. I like my watermelon cut into tiny cubes.
Do you have the rind still on it?
No.
That's the way I preferred as well. The missus was against me on that.
It's just the pink. Just a nice pink watermelon.
Just the pink, boss.
That's all I want.
Specifically, your donations will be used for two things.
What?
Professional equipment, bring you quality production.
So you can't afford to buy stuff, right? That's what you're saying. We can't buy equipment. We've been broadcasting all this time with subpar equipment.
So now they admit it.
Yeah, that's
now
what
they
said.
admit
We don't have real equipment.
They need money for, as they said, Phantom, professional equipment.
And then professional talent.
Thank you. Professional equipment. Jesus.
This house is so gone crazy.
I agree.
You're right, Leroy's Costco's.
Leroy's Costco's. Maybe they'll go to Costco's.
Fucking right. All right, so they need professional equipment.
They got to get better equipment
for quality production.
GoFundMe.
Maybe get some decent talent. Because, you could be speaking at the solid gold microphones.
Let's see if that's number 2.
But shit is still shit.
Shit is shit. Hello.
Come on. There it is.
The future of broadcasting is podcasting.
Right.
With a few years of professional podcasting under our belts, we at the RELM Network have been proud to be a...
I'm sorry. It rewound on me there.
You can join us as a fellow pioneer by investing whatever you can, as little as $1 a month, to help build a podcasting network that will raise all the boats.
Right.
Specifically, your donations will be used for two things.
What's the first one?
Professional equipment, bring you quality production, and most importantly, for advertising and promotion to grow the audience even more to levels reluctant advertisers cannot ignore.
Oh, I see.
Right,
so I'm supposed to send you my money to build your network to a level that other people go, wow, look at the level that network is at. I've got to invest.
Advertisers.
Brilliant.
Just the reluctant advertisers.
Well, they got the professional equipment now.
And I love it that they're blaming the advertisers for this.
They are, because they're too stupid to understand that this is the wave of the future.
That's the best part of this.
Okay.
Go big. Don't just support a podcast. Support a podcast network.
Why?
Sign up today to support the RELM Network at GoFundMe.com.
Fucking sick.
So how's it? Can we look and see how much money they raised?
I can tell you.
I love that.
They've got $350.
Yes. You can buy a new coffee maker for that.
Stephen McIntyre, boy, these stupid people, gave them $25.
Call Steve. Let's find out why.
Stephen Jenkins, $25.
Let me go, Steve.
Kevin Lamb.
Hi, Kev.
Oh, my, listen to this.
Oh, it's Kevin Lamb.
$50. This is to help support my talented son, Aaron Lamb. So it's Dad.
So Aaron's on the...
He must be one of the crack members.
So he's giving his kid $50. Your son could do a podcast. Oh, jeez.
They have 7 donations, Phantom. It's going super well. It's going super well.
So they have 7 donations. Very good. It was Stephen Jenkins, obviously, the Lamb boy. Yes.
I can't find anything about these people. All I can do is click if I want to like it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to repost that. I'm going to retweet that right now on my Twitter for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
The RELM Network, GoFundMe. I got a heart as big as all outdoors.
You really do,
Phantom.
yeah.
And there you go, everybody. So... It couldn't happen to a nicer bunch of fellas.
I think you should send them money and say, I am earmarking this for professional equipment, okay?
So
I want this to go to equipment.
What happened to all that bullshit talk about Don's business model is full of shit and we got advertisers? Does anybody remember what Buzz said? We got advertisers that they're just waiting to buy with us. We're so fucking hot. Quote from Phantom's first day on the show. Be careful of big promises from someone with a podcast. RELM.
Wow.
Okay.
Good quote.
Don, did you say shit is shit? Yes, I did.
You did say that.
Here's another
and you
one.
were right.
So will Buzz put out another BS statement saying you were lying, Don? Ha, new equipment. Here's Jen writes in, she debated donating $1 yesterday. Now, hold on.
That would have been nice.
Why would she do that? I debated donating $1 yesterday just to put "Go fuck yourself, Buzz" on the pledge.
Okay.
Yes,
so she had ulterior motive.
Yes, I'm petty.
Yes.
We like that about you.
We do.
And listen, can your dad give Phantom a deal on some AC
too late.
work?
I've already contracted for it.
Too late?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know you mentioned him before, but I thought that guy was like retired or something.
Aaron from Baltimore writes, these assholes are fucking up a good name. What's the good name? They're fucking up the good name of GoFundMe?
Of RELM?
Of RELM?